Cyborg.
He probably has. Ooh, look, yo!
Whoa! Look at that Cyborg.
That is sick.
Catwoman.
Bruh.
Yo, I don't even know what to say right now. That hand cannon and just the way that metal looks, that is sick.
I mean, Ominous is already down 3-0 just because of the skin.
All right, Ominous, you got to mount this comeback, bro.
Begin.
Catwoman? Boiled Walnut, if you are not familiar with this man, one of the best cyborgs I've probably ever seen.
And King Tiza in the chat saying that Cyborg bodies Black Adam.
Really?
And which may be why we see Catwoman here from Ominous.
People know the Cyborg matchup. I'm surprised, man. Like, when Illusions would bring this character out, it was just like he was there. Cyborg has so many plus frames, but a lot of gaps.
Yep.
If you don't know him, then you're just going to get...
I mean, this is a mop already here in game number
He hasn't even been touched. That was a perfect.
He got hit with 4.14 damage. That was it. That's like a stand one on block.
Oh, there's a little bit of red in there. I don't know what that was. All right, there we go. Back to working for Ominous.
Quick match.
Quick match. The wake up baited out by Ominous, not able to capitalize though. Meter burn back 3, unclashable, almost 300.
Right down in the corner. Okay, Ominous.
What an evasion. Yo, we're starting to see him. Well, I mean, Ominous doesn't play Catwoman that much, but Samij,
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of evades
some
from
of
that
those
man.
evasions are just so ballsy, man, and they work.
Sometimes a wake up down 2 and he just says, whoop, lean back. Okay, I'm going to slowly bring this back. No, it's down a whole health bar, for God's sakes.
He was.
And Cyborg low-key has a kind of an annoying wake-up game. I said low-key, like not high-key.
That's the OS. Boiled Walnut trying to use that string. I think it's 3-2 if I'm not mistaken, with the knee into the fist.
Oh, he needs to be careful. Ominous has a super.
Diana's had enough of you.
I can't be tamed.
And for being at an entire bar of health, Ominous now has a commanding health lead.
Yes, he does. He doesn't have super anymore, which in the corner, Catwoman's super can be super ambiguous, but that jump won. Ominous didn't even have to use his clash.
Catwoman wins.
What a comeback. That God skin on. Where are those Catwoman emotes in the chat?
Oh, no.
She's here. She's been slain one time tonight. Her only appearance. Crazy Fingers was able to put her down.
Cyborg.
Ooh, it's a different shader this
Yeah,
time. But
it's a different helmet. Look at those shoulder pads. That's nice.
Yeah, those are sick.
Catwoman.
Yo, no Catwoman gear? Ominous, what's going on?
I mean, he has the glowing whip. He has the God skin. She's looking clean.
Fighters approaching.
Wow, he does have the
ship.
glowing whip. I did not even notice that. Samij is the only one we've seen with it. And that's probably the one time on Twitter that Samij actually put a post on there saying he was so happy he finally got it. Ooh, meter burns. It's going to be some good damage into the setup.
I think if you would have finished that string, it would have been overhead, and that would have set up a fun blockable, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, go for a knockdown on the low swipe.
Oh, God,
What a block.
block by Ominous, though. This pressure by Walnut looking very similar to that first game.
And Cyborg had a lot of those crazy block scenarios off the grapple in the corner in one, where he actually had a restand, just go to the skies and come down overhead in front or overhead behind. Okay, well, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, Ominous. Here we go in the corner. So nice to see Catwoman associating with that name.
Right.
And this time, Ominous making the comeback before he's lost that bar of health. Perfect evasion.
Evasion jump 2. I think that should...
Oh, here we go.
Boiled Walnut said, okay, yeah, I got those too. Right back at you.
What up, T-Bags in the chat? spam them, folks.
What a whip punish.
Cat's gotta sharpen her claws.
I like that. A little bit of savagery coming out, getting this thing a little bit more hype. Especially since these two weren't even supposed to play each other.
Yeah, man, get those juices flowing. That Roomba box is coming to me in a minute, Brad.
Yeah.
He knew.
Ominous all over everything Walnut wants to do right now. Styling and profiling is Selena Kyle. She's going to set up the fun block.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my God. Yo, it's still coming out. No, it didn't. What?
What?
What actually happened? It didn't even break the throw. Did it miss because she went around?
I'd be pissed. Looks like
I literally think that's what happened. She spun around and it missed. It was on the other side.
Walnut in the chat pissed. I'd be pissed. Catwoman strikes again.
Somebody said it a minute ago. Catwoman doing Catwoman things. Cyborg over here playing Injustice 2, and Catwoman is... Who knows what she's playing.
Catwoman.
Yo! Alright, I like this shader. Aquaman, I can't even tell you what color. Is that orange?
Freaking jack-o'-lantern over here.
Like, it's just cool though, man. That is, like, that is so bright orange. I dig it.
Begin.
That hand cannon is pretty slick, though. That
Oh,
hand
of course.
cannon is-
He's put it on every shader, too. Like, he's
Yeah.
put it on every skin, too. Anyways,
I would have done the same thing.
getting into game number 3 here. Beautiful follow-up of the Roomba. And I love the increased startup on that, or sorry, the decreased startup
right.
on that bad boy. It makes it much more viable. You're going to see it a lot more. You didn't used to see the robots as often as we probably should have with this gameplay. And what
Yo.
even was that to block?
Don't know, don't care.
Looked like the robot may have been coming overhead from behind, and he was able to get behind her, and that could have just been some nonsense to try to block.
And that is gonna boiled walnut.
Okay, but right here, this is actually even in this set so far. Walnut's been in this position twice in a row,
And
he's down 2-0.
Yep.
So we're actually even right now.
But he's playing a lot more fast paced.
Oh, try to get out of there,
with
but
that armor.
multiple hits. But he's in a much better position than he was here in game number 1. He's actually able to take some of Ominous' second bar of health before eating this chunk of damage into the corner, which is exactly how Ominous got things started first time around, and that's why this man is up 2-0. This is the first of 5, though. There can be a lot of adjustments in this set.
I think that's what we're starting to see shades of right here. Every time he gets a knockdown, he's got the chip, the setups.
Ooh, that was a beautiful cat evasion. It was very late, too.
Those projectiles are mid, so that evasion is going to,
Hear me roar.
especially in this situation, going to keep Ominous with more health than just sitting there blocking him.
And they do a great amount of chip as well. And on hit, again, they win most zoning wars as well. Oh, here's a knockdown. What's going to be for breakfast? Staggering. Oh. Shades with some niche there. Just go in, woo, poke at the whip, backdash, and then check again. And the meter 4-3, Walnut is on the board.
All right, so we figured it out. That's the skin to use.
Cyborg
Absolutely.
wins.
You're on the mask, too?
I get where NRS was going with the orange and the green, but throwing the red in there was a little awkward.
Honestly, if you look through Cyborg shaders,
Cyborg.
he's got a lot of cool
You went
colors.
grid? Uh-oh. Seek and destroy. Look at the metallic
God.
skull on this man.
Grid is about 10 times more hype than Cyborg.
Grid, you had to do the mobile app when the game came out, correct?
Begin.
That's a good question. I think you're right. It was either him or John Stewart, but I can't remember which one it was. I'm sure the chat will let us know. I think Grid was just like Reverse Flash. I don't remember.
Ooh, and Ominous was in that situation before, and he actually canceled his string into meter burn, got through it, and even opened up Walnut. That time he didn't have the meter burn cancel. He didn't have 2 bars. But he still could have staggered into a meter burn 4-3 to deal with that robot coming. And thank you, Triz, in the chat. He was from linking the mobile game
Okay.
to the actual game itself. Worth Never used it in my life. Worth it.
I mean, that's how, I think even going back to Injustice 1, they did that. Of course, MKX had some as well. But I remember when I got CW Green Arrow in Injustice 1, I was so hyped for that. Yo, I don't even know what he said.
I don't even care what he said. It sounded great. In the corner we go. This is the big meterless damage from Catwoman. He's going to come off the bar to extend it. Get hit almost half health here. Changed up the stagger this time. I mean, he still staggered the same, but instead of going for the low, which I believe is the back three, kept it much safer, which is going for the down one in the straight. Had the bar to keep it plus as well. And again, falling for the robot, which he has dealt with before.
If Walnut can get the knockdown and then start setting up all of the just a minefield of projectiles and Roombas and missiles, yo, in a whiff punish. Since full screen, the Roomba.
Oh, the Roomba! Oh,
yo, the conversion!
Even though he dropped the end of it, it was still beautiful to see. That Roomba cleaned it up for him. Doing its job. It would be a fantastic member of the New England Patriots. It just does it. Where?
Ominous.
No! Walnut getting RKO'd here.
He staggered the low into the overhead bounce cancel, kept it unclashable, and then just went for the
How many comebacks is Ominous going to have in this set?
Don't know.
With his day 0 Catwoman.
I mean, that's what you think. He's got the glow and whip, though. He's had to put in the work. Hold up, I haven't even looked at. He won't even let us see. He's not even going for different shaders. I was going to see what level it was.
Now, Walnut, very good. Going back to the mind game of this is the skin that I used to get the only win that I have tonight. Let me go back to this real quick.
That's what I'm saying, man. You say it way more than I do.
This,
like, once you win with that shader, that's the one you.
I think I like this shader because those are Aquaman colors right there, orange and green, baby. That's the King of Atlantis right there.
See, that might be his bow to you right there.
Begin.
But here we go. What is the score? 3-1. 3-1 Ominous.
It should be 4-0 Walnut, if I'm being honest with you.
We would all love that. We would all love that. And I still want to know what Cyborg does to just cause it to be such a bad matchup for Black Adam that Ominous won't even play him on the Clash.
Or Ominous is trolling, which is also a very high probability.
That's a good point.
Because Ominous is pretty much Goonie without all the caps. they're almost the same person.
Maybe they actually are the same person. We just don't know it. It's been a trick for years.
Close getting a hit on that.
And I love that once that thing is out, it's coming no matter what. That changes a lot of stuff. And as you mentioned, the decreased recovery and startup, it's just such a good factor. Once he does the animation, it's out there, just like that.
Yeah, Cyborg's one of those characters that doesn't look great across the board. He has his good matchups. He has his bad matchups. But if he can implement his game plan, again, at the end of the day, it's whoever outplays their opponent. And he could potentially have a good day in a tournament. Will we see that day? Maybe not. Not a lot of representation from this man, but I'm hoping to see it. Walnut is one of those guys right now that's doing it for us.
One of the few. You know, once Illusions has kind of removed himself a little bit, I'm not sure what his circumstances are, but Illusions was really the only Cyborg we would ever see. And that even then it was a rare occasion. Low by Bold Walnut. Ominous in the corner, the meter burn forward 3, baiting the wake up. But Ominous doesn't even care, wakes up again.
Oh, and tried to anti-air Catwoman. And sometimes that's on the list of no-nos here in Injustice 2. And Ominous is going to take the commanding 4-1 lead. But Boiled Walnut said he was going to get 5-0'd. He lied to us. He lied to us in the chat, Echo. I'm a believer.
I mean, he's playing super good. I don't know why he would say that. I've seen this man play at least a handful of times against some really good players. He played a long set with Silver Eye not too long ago and was holding his own. But, you know, who knows what Cyborg even is? Who even knows what this character is? I hope to see Cyborg a lot more than we currently do because he's such a swag character.
Can we see one tackle? No? Okay.
I will say it's pretty unreactable. That's for sure. It's pretty quick, and it actually goes like jumping distance far. It's got some range to it.
About the steam. And the Roomba having enough. Oh my goodness, Block's done to guarantee some run-up pressure there. And Ominous, lucky he got that back three a couple of frames after Walnut set his. It's gonna be the mix. Ooh.
What a backdash. And that was actually perfectly spaced to avoid that cat dash. I'm not sure if that's what he was actually trying to bait or not, but it was perfect.
I mean, he's eaten a couple of DPs from Ominous so far in this set. Maybe he was looking for that, but booyah! He's holding on to an 8-point lead right now.
Two. Oh, and he interrupts a down one into the whip. That whip is a high dashing in. All this.
Oh man, it's coming!
Adding up.
Oh my! What? That was a Johnny. Was it forward three or back three? Or he just does a split to the sky?
Yeah, from empty
Oh gosh!
split kick or whatever.
I'm disgusted over here.
A lot of projectiles. Walnut with his back to the wall.
Oh no. Walnut can't let another lead like this go.
As soon as he got that bar, he push blocked. Ominous, if he hits a super right now,
Oh, came off the
it
bar.
could be super ambiguous. Okay.
Yeah, he came off the bar to keep the plus frames off that trait. And keep this pressure on. All right, Walnut blocking everything so far. Not taking his turn off these 3 threes. What goes to the jump? He was going to try to mix up with a neutral jump 1 or something.
I'm not sure what Cyborg's 6-frame button is. But yeah, letting those 3 threes go like that is not a thing anymore. Don't let those go free.
Oh,
Cat dash.
down with the cat dash. Ominous is going to take the set 5-1. And the story of that set is how many leads. I'm really glad we actually got you on stream, buddy.
Well, I think, like you mentioned, Bold Walnut